Socks! Hey guys, welcome back to Style Tips for the Everyday Guy by Cladwell.com, where you can get your free personal roadmap to dress better. I'm Eric.
I'm Chris.
And we did a video recently talking about a common socks, maybe not so common socks mistake.
It depends on who you are. Yeah.
And Chris yelled at me.
No!
And you guys can check out that video, we'll link to it above here. But out of that video, we actually had some questions from you guys about socks. And so we decided we wanted to do a video to help you out. And so I've got 5 main questions about socks here.
Cool.
And Chris is going to answer them. And the first question I have is, Chris, what is the number one mistake I make and maybe most guys make when it comes to wearing socks?
Yeah, so I think the issue I see the most is the wrong color sock with pants. So the number one rule, the thing you have to remember is match the color of your socks with the color of your pants. And if you can't do that, at least go for something as dark as your pants or darker.
Okay, so if I want to play it safe and I know that I'm not going to screw it up.
Yes.
Just get a darker pair of socks.
Yeah.
And the number one rule is try to match your pants with the
color of your socks. Exactly.
Not necessarily the shoe, nothing like that. You're trying to match the pant color.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got that, you'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
But we've got some other questions about socks. So let's say I want to be that trendier guy and I want to do a different color than my pant.
Yes.
What are some general tips that I need to follow or any mistakes I could make there?
Yeah, that's kind of a cool look. Pretty popular. You wear a bright color sock or something that doesn't necessarily match your outfit. But still, if you want to do this, you want to wear that pop sock, people call it, think about it coordinating with the rest of your outfit in some way. So if you've got a bright red sock, maybe you have a red tie or a red pocket square or something like that.
Does it have to match completely the tie and the
Yeah,
square?
that's a good question. It doesn't have to be exact, but think about it in the same color family. So red sock, red tie, could be maroon or bright red, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just work through the different kind of outfits and formality pants I could be wearing, and talk to me about which sock I should be wearing with. So we're going to start with suits and work our way down to shorts and even no socks. Let's work through each of those scenarios.
Okay, so suits, suit pants, dress pants, your most formal attire. When it comes to pants, you want your most formal sock. So it's going to be a dress sock. I've got one here. It's very thin, lightweight. So that's what you're going to want.
So you know it's a dress sock when it's thinner, lighter weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's great. If you have a more casual look, you're wearing jeans, chinos, you could go just for a casual cotton sock. So still, it's not an athletic sock. I've got one right here.
Okay.
Something like this. So a little heavier. It's probably going to be more cotton in here.
And again, the darker the better, probably, like a darker gray.
Exactly.
And then whiter is going to stand out and not look so good.
Exactly. You got it. Yep. And then finally, you're exercising or you're wearing shorts. No-show socks are the best.
Which means?
It means you don't see it when you have shoes on.
So it's a lower cut. It's not even the ankle cut. It's below and could be under the shoe.
Exactly. You actually see the
And if I'm wearing exercise pants?
Yeah, then wear whatever. Wear those tube socks.
Okay. So if it's colder out, you're going for a run or something like that, there's no problem with that.
Wear taller socks. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. That's question number 3. Question number 4 is I have about the length of the sock itself. So if I'm wearing dress socks, there's a couple different kinds of lengths. And is it okay, let's say you're walking or you're sitting, you cross your legs.
Yes.
Is it okay for your leg to show, or is that a no-no?
It's a definite no-no. Don't show your leg.
That's good.
Don't show your leg. So your pant leg will rise when you sit. So dress socks come in different lengths. I mean, this one right here is pretty standard. You can get longer ones. I've got one here. Actually, this is an over-the-calf sock, and this one's actually a wool blend too, so something a little different there as well. These are super comfortable. It's also got this wide elastic band at the top, so they don't fall down, which is really nice.
So one of the worst things that can happen with a sock is, you're going to see your leg, and another way that happens if the elastic up top
and they're just
wears
sagging.
out. So that's an important part when you're buying socks, looking for that. Or if you have some you need to get rid of, it's the elastic maybe.
Totally.
It's worn out.
Yeah, you could always do the sock garters and then pretend you're a 1930s gumshoe. It's pretty fun.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this comes to my 5th question. How much do I need to spend, or how much do I need to think about when I'm spending money on socks? Do I need to buy like a $40 pair of dress socks to match my really expensive suit? Or can I buy a 4-pack of $12 dress socks?
I think this is a really important question because some guys will feel that pressure. They've got a nice suit, nice shirt and tie, nice dress shoes, and they think, oh, well, I've got to spend money on my socks. I actually think this is a great place to save money. So I think if we contrast it with shoes, that's a good place to spend money if you've got it. Save it on socks. So what I suggest is if you're buying socks, maybe you have to wear dress socks for the first time in your life, buy the cheapest ones you can find, wear them for a couple of days, see if they're comfortable. And if they're not, then bump up, buy some a little more expensive, and take it from there.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, leave in the comments below where you buy socks, your favorite brands. We'd love to hear that.
I'd love to find out.
A couple other just real quick questions.
Okay.
Can I wear, is it a mistake if I'm wearing, fabric-wise, if I'm wearing, like with a dress pant, this just kind of, thought about this. If I wear too thick of a fabric, is that a mistake?
Yes,
like
that is a mistake. So you want to match the formality of your sock with the formality of your pants.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll see, people will notice a heavy sock if you're wearing like dress pants and dress shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, final question I have, really important, is how big can the holes get in the bottom of my socks before I have to throw them away?
Yeah, this is another really important question. Generally, I say the hole can be no larger than a quarter, maybe a 50-cent piece. That's usually
a 50 cent, the rare 50-cent piece size hole in your sock.
Do those even exist anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, or if you got one hole in the toe.
So you can have one toe,
but not two. Yeah, but not two.
Two is the limit, and it's time to buy a new pair of socks.
That's right, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully this was helpful for you in terms of answering some of your questions about socks. If you have more questions, let us know. If this was helpful, give us a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And be sure to check out Cladwell.com where you can get your free personal roadmap to dress better. Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you next time.